Welcome back. Kurt chilling in for Howie Carr all week. 844-500-4242. This hour of the Howie Carr Show is brought to you in part by General Communications. Call General Communications to upgrade your office phone system with a ShoreTel IP system. It could save you 20% on your phone bill every month. Call 1-800-4GENERAL. That's 1-800-4GENERAL. Or click on the General Communications banner on HowieCarShow.com. Grace has informed me this is the last chance. 844-500-4242. Press 2 for the chump line. Last chance to get in today. Interesting story, and just follow along with me. This is from the Arizona Daily Star. Sports story. Excuse me. History repeated itself Saturday's Tucson Medical Center El Tour de Tucson, sponsored by Casino del Sol. History was also made. The PNS racing team continued its dominance of El Tour by taking 3 of the top 4 spots in the landmark 106-mile race. Hermosillo's Hector Hugo Rangel won the race with a time of 4 hours, 10 minutes, and 47 seconds. 4 hours on a bike. Oof. Rangel, a former Olympian for the Mexican national team, rode in a pack with the other top finishers before pulling away down the stretch. It's all about team effort, he said. It was just about perseverance. We were determined. Determined was a good word to describe Jillian Bearden, who won the women's 106-mile race at 4:36:07. Saturday marked her first El Tour, which is Arizona's largest participatory sporting event. It was a tough course, especially after the river crust. I had sweat in my eyes. Bearden has raced competitively for 10 years and is sponsored by Naked Women's Racing, a team based out of Colorado. Yes, you heard that correct. Naked Women's Racing. Jillian Bearden is a transgender who raced in the women's race and won going away. And I'm here to tell you, women, feminism and all I don't care about transgenders, but just be ready for every single women's athletic record on the planet to fall by a long shot, by a wide margin. No question, no ifs, ands, or buts. For the most part, and I know people hate to hear this, men are bigger, men are stronger, and men, for the most part, are faster. Doesn't make us better at or cooler or anything. It's just the way God made us. Every single record that is meaningful to women will fall. And you watch, you watch MMA.
That's the scary one.
You've already
what's the woman's name there?
You've already seen it
in women's UFC.
Yep. I don't know what her name is, but you heard her first opponent say she's never fought in any woman ever as strong and as tough and as fast. And again, I don't really care, but I don't want to hear people complain.
I mean, isn't it about puberty though? Like if you go through puberty as a man, you get the muscles developed with testosterone.
Let's be very clear about something. No matter what you want to medically change yourself to be, or philosophically or mentally change yourself to be, that's fine. Your DNA test and your blood test will still show you to be a male. Your testosterone levels, and I know they get that changed. Again, I don't really care. What I don't want to hear is people complaining about this. Because if you have this in women's hockey, if you have this in women's basketball, which you're already starting to hear that, you're going to start seeing real women get hurt. Because the size and speed of men is it's just different.
I feel like I could have played in the WNBA.
There's a lot of. I probably not. You probably would have gotten your.
I could have been Stephanie Robinson.
No, you couldn't have scored a point. More importantly to me is if you start talking about this in high school, which is what we're going to start seeing more and more of, and then you're going to see the guy. Oh my God, the comedian's name that did Johnny Knoxville. They'll do a movie. They'll do something. They'll parody this. But you're going to see it, and that bothers me quite a bit because. My daughter competed. I was proud to watch my daughter compete. Watching women's hockey was cool. It was different.
But would you want your daughter playing women's hockey against someone who transitioned a year ago?
It's not physically possible to compete with a man unless it's just not. If this man is an athlete and athletic, and same within basketball and all the other things. I can't repeat this enough, and I hate that I have to keep caveating. I don't care that people with transgender. What I care about is someone going from being a man to a woman and then winning accolades in a woman's sport, even though they're not genetically women.
978 has a good point. Did they put an asterisk in the record book on this?
That's actually a really good point.
Really? Or is that a microaggression? If wearing my liberal cap, I think that's a microaggression.
The asterisk is a microaggression.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, we'll hear that on Healy's Hate Line. I guarantee you. But it's just common sense. And that's where this world has gotten so far off the tracks and stuff like that. Now, what about Olympics? Because you know who's next in line for this one? The Russians. The Russians will be sending over a team of women all with mustaches, and every one of them will kick the crap out of our women, and then they'll be, although actually the Russians wouldn't do that. They're one of the few countries that wouldn't allow that stuff to happen. But, it's ridiculous. And again, not the choice. The choice, I don't care. I honestly, I know people that are actually in the process of doing it or that have done it. It doesn't matter to me. You don't have to preface any of it with me. 844-500-4242. Kurt chilling in for Howie Carr all week. We'll be back after this.